This is the Retevis 689 two-way radio. It has one knob at the top that both turns it on and controls its volume.
1.
The display has a battery indicator and also shows you what channel you're on. There is a removable belt clip attached to each of your radios. On this side of the radio, you see 3 buttons. The top button is the push-to-talk button. The 2 buttons below are the channel up-down buttons. You use these buttons to change channels up or down. Press the push-to-talk button to transmit. I will use the channel up button to move the channels upward.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I will use the channel down button to move the channels downward.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, channel 1 is your emergency or calling channel. Be sure to return to channel 1 after conversations on other channels. In your organization, the channel up button has been programmed to turn on this flashlight. Long press the channel up button. While the flashlight is on, you can short press the channels.
16. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Up and down channels will still work while the light is on. To turn off the flashlight, long press the channel up button. In your case, long pressing the channel down button does nothing. This two-way radio has a removable antenna. It is important to make sure the antenna is screwed on and tight to the radio. The battery on this radio is removable by pushing this button down in the direction of the arrow. Now's a good time to note, you might want to label your radios with identifiers. A label on the outside of the radio is likely to stick around for a while, but it's also a good idea to label underneath the battery where the label won't wear off. The batteries are interchangeable between radios. To get the battery in, you might need to press the belt clip and then insert the battery until it snaps into place. This is a charger I use at home for my different types of radios. The charger in the middle is for the Retevis RB689 radio. It's important to note that the RB689 doesn't seem to fit into its charger properly. As you can see, I added a strip of Velcro to push the radio toward the back of the charger to make sure it seats properly. For the charger to work, these 2 copper pads need to contact these 2 metal contacts. You'll notice there are 2 channels on the sides near the rear of the charger. On each side of the radio, there is a slot that needs to fit into each one of those channels. Make sure the radio is at the rear of the charger and that both channels are seated into the slots on the radio. The RB689 has a Kenwood F connector for earpieces. I have found this Retevis earpiece by far has the best sound quality. This earpiece is of the acoustic tube type and the sound quality is excellent. Insert the Canon F connector into the side of the radio. Make sure it is pressed all the way in hard. Typically the wire will be up. An earpiece allows you to clip your radio to your waist and have your hands free, making the radio operations far less intrusive. This set has a microphone with a large push-to-talk button. I often wear the microphone portion where I can easily reach the push-to-talk button and talk into the microphone. I often put the wires underneath my clothing. With the microphone in place, I often take the earpiece and place it in my ear. This earpiece allows me to hear the radio calls with exceptional clarity allows me to be hands-free with the radio, makes the radio far less obtrusive, and makes it quick and easy for me to make calls on the radio. As a longtime recording engineer and systems engineer, I recommend wired earpieces over Bluetooth or radio earpieces to reduce complexity in the number of systems, batteries, chargers, and radio hops needed to complete a successful radio call. Well, that's it for the RB689.